Hello and welcome to the December Instructional Tech Coach newsletter video. Today I am recording from the South Holland Makerspace, which is kind of a renovated classroom new this year, where we house all of our maker stuff, 3D printers, Cricut, heat press, robotics, just general maker crafty supplies. And then recently we just put up a Lego wall, which I'm super psyched about. I'll show you a picture of that. Yeah, so that's kind of all my favorite things to do. So I love this space, and I like bringing kids in here. They always walk in, they're like, whoa, so super fun. So let's talk about things this month. December, and the first week in December is Hour of Code. Hour of Code and Computer Science Week is something that always happens in December, and I kind of dedicate the whole month of December as like computer science education, Hour of Code like in the month. It's sometimes, even though it's designated for like that week, it gets hard. Schedules are hard right now, so I kind of like the whole month to me is like it's Hour of Code month, and it's so I would love to come to your classrooms to help you celebrate Hour of Code. Code.org is the most common source for Hour of Code stuff. I do have a bit of like a choice board available to you in the newsletter here. It says Hour of Code 2021 because that's when it was created, but the links have all been like checked and vetted, and they're good for this year too. So if you're looking to kind of search through and have some different things, you can certainly do an activity on your own. But if you're interested in me coming to your classroom and doing an Hour of Code with your class, I would love to do that. So please let me know. So that's the big news. Current news and information, the Thanks giveaway from November. We have our winners. I have one winner from each building, and I will be coming around to you. If you see your name, congrats. I'll be coming around and giving you your prizes, which are little swag bags of things that I got from vendors. And I'm always collecting, so that doesn't mean this is the only giveaway. I'm sure there'll be other things in the future. Thank you to everyone that filled out the scheduling survey. I got great response, actually. And interestingly enough, I thought people were going to be like, we want consistency. We want an easier way to remember when you're here, Jen. That was honestly what I thought going into it. But this is why we do surveys, because I found out actually the opposite. Most people didn't have a strong feeling either way, or said, nah, just keep it. Like, ain't broke, don't fix it. So I was like, okay. So glad that I asked, got that feedback. So I'm not going to change to like a consistent day of the week thing, because I do think that would create some inequities with some people and then not with others. So I will retain like flexibility that I can move things around. One really great bit of feedback that I did get was that at my junior high buildings, align the appointment slots with class periods, which originally I couldn't figure out how to do it with half hours. And then it was like, well, who says it has to be half hours? So the slot is the class period. So don't feel obliged to meet the whole period. If it's you and me during your plan, we can keep it short and sweet, 15, 20 minutes. But if you want me to come for your class period to do like a co-teaching or activity, I can certainly do that. So also, if you go to schedule a time with me in Calendly and you don't see like any slots or a slot not on the date you're looking for, like never hesitate to message me, because sometimes I'm in the district, but just not at that building. And it's very easy for me to like re-slot stuff around, or occasionally I'm at a building where no appointments were booked. So I usually, I'll go around, I'll visit classrooms, I'll find things. There's always like last minute, things people need. So there's always things to do, that life as a teacher. But if there's nothing formally booked, a lot of times I have that freedom to kind of flex and flip flop times and move stuff around. And I might be able to, adapt or modify my schedule to fit your needs. So please, 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 if you're having trouble scheduling with me, always reach out via email and we can try to make that work. Then just some links to share. This one from TCEA, 5 Key Mindsets in the Classroom, some Chromebook touchpad tips and poster. This comes from, along with the poster here, this comes from Eric Kurtz, really great, googly, knowledgeable friend of mine. And then Google has released a Google Tools for In-Person Learning, an actual little course you can do. So if you're looking to do some PD in your time off, something you can always check out. I did update my call and response posters. If you've seen those in the past, we had some Halloween ones, some Thanksgiving ones, some everyday ones. We came up with some winter call and response posters. And as long as I'm making them for one teacher, I might as well make them available to everybody. So you can go and download those, print them out, use them, don't use them, it's fine. And then Tech and Learning has a list. This is an older link, but it's a collection of the best free virtual labs. So if you're looking for like simulations or labs or just a fun little like one-day exploratory thing leading up to the holiday, it's a thing you can check out. Might be kind of cool. And then under Tech Tips and Tricks this month, I have cybersecurity tips, which come from Myra Lokma at South Holland. So shout out to Myra. This list that she has is adapted from a list by Rod Rousseau, which she got through the IEDL group. So wanted to share those out. I know she shared them with South Holland, but what is good for one group is probably good for all the groups. So I thought I'd share it here for you all. These scams and phishing emails have really gotten sophisticated lately. So you really want to be careful, especially with Cyber Monday, Black Friday, like all of our sales and our shopping. A lot of stuff comes out that can be really tempting. Always important just to do like a double take. If it seems too good to be true, it just might be. And then lastly, my just for fun links are shout out links. I did get into Mary Margaret Borey's class to introduce some WeVideo. They did book trailers. So basically, like if your book was a movie and you were doing a movie trailer, what would you do? We talked about how to do this with a lot of the existing stock footage or the stock media in videos. So you don't even have to do a lot of filming to make a video. So I'd love to come and talk to your class about that if you're interested. And then the last thing listed here is that I'm trying out a new thing. I know you probably know I do a lot of stuff on Twitter. I've decided to try out Hive Social. Not sure how that's going to turn out, but you know, if you're interested in going on that journey with me and checking it out, please do so. Otherwise, that's about it for this month. Please feel free to reach out. I've had several teachers come up to me and be like, I'm interested in booking with you, Jen, but I just don't know what to do. And it's like, well, that's a great opportunity to book an appointment with me when you don't know what to do. We can literally sit down together, you and I, and we can brainstorm and we can say, well, what are you teaching in class? What are you doing? You know, what's your curriculum? And I can help you revamp an existing lesson, or just by sitting and talking and brainstorming with you. Like an appointment with me can literally just be a brainstorming session. Like you don't have to be like, I need a class period for you to come in and teach something. Like I'm here to help you. So we can just sit down and like think through stuff, you know, and tell me what can you do to help, or what can I do here, or I'm really frustrated with this thing, or I just want to vent to somebody for, 40 minutes. That's okay too. I'm a really good listener. So, yeah, never hesitate to reach out. Have a great holiday season. I know this gets super hectic. Double check that calendar if I don't have time listed on there. Be sure to reach out so we can try to make time, and be safe. Enjoy your holidays, and we'll talk soon. Bye.